And what's going on, man? You're back on the Yack, Sports Talk Radio. You can catch us live right now on WRMLradio.org or WRML Radio 107.9 in Mays Landing, New Jersey, Atlantic Cape Community College. I'm your host, I'm Haas. I'm here with our other host, Dev. We did the morning show.
Hi, Dad.
Dev is, I know you're excited. We got some good things talking about today.
Yeah.
I am the opposite of that excitement that you have, but we'll definitely get into it, man. But, later in the show, we'll have our NBA preview. The season starts tomorrow night. Very exciting to have opening night of the NBA. Also, we're gonna dig deep into this Dallas and Eagles game that happened last night. And
who would have thought it would be this? This much of a blowout.
I mean, look, I told you from the rip last week. The Eagles were going to see it was going to be that 0-3 team in the last three games, right? The last three games were the Cowboys. I don't know who they were, but they wasn't a professional football team. So we didn't get that. Well, we got exactly what I thought we was going to get: a pumped up, motivated football team that had their backs against the wall.
And they had it with this game.
Yeah, absolutely. So their effort, the way they played, the way they executed, none of that was shocking me. What was shocking is the complete opposite that happened with the Eagles. The lack of effort, the lack of execution, everything. Play calling, just simple mistakes. Putting the ball on the ground multiple times. Protection, inefficiencies in protection. The defense, the secondary, they can't cover. They couldn't cover a bed if you asked them to make their bed with a blanket. Like it's really crazy right now. So let me get your take on last night's game, man. Being the Cowboys lover that you are, man.
The defense stepped up huge. Just because of the last couple of weeks, defense hasn't been playing that great in the beginning of games, and now we started off hot this game. We started off with a touchdown with T.J. Ross, and then we went to Ezekiel Elliott for another touchdown, and we got it started early, and we got Ezekiel Elliott started early. And like I said, when the game started early, it gives defenses more to worry about, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Dak threw the ball great. Besides the one, I don't even know why he threw it, but I guess he just wanted the dagger to throw that one interception in the back of the end zone to Tavon Austin. But this Cowboys team is totally different. In that 0-3 stretch, there was some worry that Jason Garrett was starting to call the plays, and now you get Kellen Moore calling the plays back. And look, we get back to the play action, to the rollouts, to the bootlegs, to running the ball.
Everything. A lot of good things for the Cowboys happened. They were able to get some key players that weren't able to play.
Also, Robert Quinn really changed the defense.
Yeah.
He's been playing great.
Yeah, so to get your star left offensive tackle back, to get Amari Cooper on the field, Randall Cobb on the field, they were just ready to go. And like I always say, when you play the Dallas Cowboys, you got to cut the head off the snake. You got to stop Zeke. And one thing the Philadelphia Eagles have never done is contain Zeke.
He's 5-0 against them.
Yeah, we've never, me being the Eagles, we've never beat Zeke. I've never seen a situation where we've seen Zeke on the field and we won. This is quite possibly since the whole Wentz, Dak, Zeke era of this rivalry has begun. This, or at least on the Cowboys side, is definitely the Eagles' worst game against the Cowboys
for sure
in the series since we got new blood.
And that last drive Philly had, all right, most teams won't give up like that. They just ran the ball for the last 3 minutes of the timing spot.
Yeah.
Most teams at least try to score, They were
it was gut punch because you got to think Philadelphia's mentality right now. They still feel like, we were Super Bowl champions a year ago, and we still have this swag. Like you can't ride the coattails of winning a championship, right? Yeah. Every year is different. And now you're this is a second season removed from that championship. So you lost key members of that Super Bowl, like obviously Nick Foles, LeGarrette Blount, Frank Reich as designing the plays, as being the offensive coordinator. Like there's a lot of characters that the Eagles don't have in their locker room. Chris Long, he was just, there's a lot of players that are not in that locker room anymore. those veteran presence, right? That veterans presence that Nick Foles, LeGarrette Blount, Chris Long, Patrick Robertson.
Like Dallas still has their Robert Quinn is a veteran.
Yeah.
Jason Witten's definitely a veteran.
Absolutely,
he's hard at the locker room.
And he's just him being in the locker room. Not even so much making plays. He's pretty solid. I mean, Jason Witten's been doing the same thing his whole career. So
catching the ball when he needs to.
He doesn't drop the ball. He still can get you first down. So just his presence is very stabilizing in the Cowboys locker room. The Eagles are in a situation where it's 3-3. Like the Cowboys are 3-3 at this point. The Eagles are 3-3. First place is on the line. The Cowboys showed up, and they were the team that showed up and actually
they made sure they won this game.
Yeah. If anything, if the Cowboys were to lose this football game, they were going to give it everything they had. That's the.
I didn't think the score was going to be like this. I thought we'd have a good, close game.
And it normally is.
Yeah. It's always a good rivalry.
The only other blowout was 2 years ago when Zeke couldn't play, and I think Tyron Smith couldn't play.
Smith was hurt.
He couldn't play, and then I think the Eagles won like 37-9 on Sunday night. So this is only the second blowout since we got the new blood. The new blood, right? So this is normally a close series. It's very alarming to see the talent of the Cowboys roster and the Eagles roster right now. Cowboys got special players. They got supremely talented individuals at certain positions. The linebacking core is talented.
I'm not being biased.
And Sean Lee is your third best linebacker. And Sean Lee was 2 years ago.
But Sean Lee was in his prime.
If he wasn't on the field,
leading tackles for the last 5 years.
Absolutely. You lost games in the past not having Sean Lee in the field. So for him to be the third best linebacker in the field.
And they're young. Jalen Smith and Benny Vander, they're so young.
I mean, we don't got to say much about Zeke. I mean,
he's been seeing it for the last 5 years.
Probably the best back in the league. You got, Dak, he's a winner.
Amari Cooper
is a very good receiver.
Ever since he joined Dallas, he's
very good receiver. He was good at Oakland. He was good at Oakland.
I'm saying he's been good his whole career.
He had Derek Carr's. That's all I have to say. I'm not big on Derek Carr. Sorry, guys. Raiders fans. I know Coach Mike is normally on the show with us on Monday mornings, and I've never Derek Carr.
He never really impressed me.
Nah, not at all.
But and then this defensive DeMarcus Lawrence actually showed up for once in the season.
Finally got a sack, man.
Yeah.
Finally beat Lane Johnson.
It's because he needed to because of him and Doug Peterson.
Yeah, but also Lane Johnson, because Lane Johnson he's
a good tackle.
He's one of the best.
Yeah,
and he couldn't get that scratch. He finally got that scratch.
And then on the other side, Dillard, right? Robert Quinn's a speed rusher. He is not. Andre Dillard is not gonna contain Robert Quinn.
No, it was
and it sucks because he got injured late game with his ribs.
It was a complete Travis mockery that Jason Peters wasn't even able to play in this game because there was no way that Dillard was going to contain.
And Quinn's had 6 sacks in 5 games. Quinn's been killing.
He's on a roll, so it's just like it's the Eagles they weren't man enough to face the talent of the Cowboys the way whatever game plan they thought they had, right? Because they haven't had Deshaun Jackson. There's no telling at this point when he's coming back because we
thought he was supposed to come back this week.
Yeah. And there's no telling when he's going to be able to return because the Eagles' offense seems to be dead without him. Like it really
they have no
to score 10 points in a game like that and give up 37. I mean, just look at the offense itself. Like just constant mistakes. First possession, fumble with Dallas Goedert, right? Cowboys come down and score. Next possession, Wentz fumbles. Marcus Lawrence. Cowboys go in and score. So right off the back, you're 6-7 minutes in of a football game. You're down 14.
And at that point, your confidence level is.
But the Eagles get that. They get a little momentum back, drive it down and score. but the defense couldn't hold. So now you have the Cowboys.
Now you have the offense thing. What do I have to do?
Exactly. There's no excuse. See, you can get an excuse for the short field situation, losing two fumbles, right? All right, Cowboys have good field position, calls good plays. That's what you're supposed to do.
But when they could drive downfield
and that's
after
when
possession,
that possession where they were able to drive down after that, that's when you knew that the Eagles were.
And Jason Garrett was playing aggressive, going for the fourth down.
Well, you got to. It's still this rivalry is. I mean, this is a rivalry that has been around way before you.
But he's been doing it the last 2 weeks now. Not his last. Like Jason Garrett's been playing aggressive,
and this is good.
And yes, this is what he needs to do because that's. I need short yards, like 4th and 2.
Your hands, man.
I need short yards
and smile.
And you have good field position. 4th and 2. You have Ezekiel Elliott.
Right.
Give him the ball.
Yeah.
He's gonna get it most of the time. And Kellen Moore, hopefully he's calling the plays again because yesterday I know he was calling them bootlegs and play action and setting up the run and getting a deep ball to Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
That Kellen Moore changes a lot too, man.
So the Cowboys have control of the NFC East at this point at 4-3.
We got a bye week next week, and they got the Giants.
They get the rest up, and then a cakewalk with the Giants
Monday night.
So I've already got going to be 5-3. So the Eagles, on the other hand, they got Buffalo next week.
Buffalo is I'm not gonna say a great team, but they can compete.
Well, Buffalo doesn't have offense. So
they got defense.
They definitely have a very good defense. Buffalo does not have offense.
Listen, Josh Allen he can do it.
But they don't really have an offense that scares you. The only problem is that we don't know have no idea what this Eagles team is at this point.
Do they have confidence? Do they don't? Is Deshaun coming back? Is he not?
Yeah.
Do they want to win?
Yeah, there's no way. Like I can't get a grip on who this team is. The identity is lost. There was after the Eagles won the Super Bowl, it was talk like this is the new norm. Yeah. We're gonna. This is every year we're gonna be.
They thought it was gonna be a dynasty. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And no, I think some teams don't know how to handle success, and I think that's the Eagles organization at this point. And to be brutally honest, as a diehard fan, just assessing the situation, right? The Eagles, the Eagles actually they struck lightning in a bottle, if that's the term, right? They pretty much like all the planets aligned, right? Everything just was like convenient for them to win that Super Bowl, right? Just the season in itself, just like I said, Zeke being suspended.
Yeah. Dallas Smith being hurt after the season.
So the Cowboys were in the Cowboys that should have been that winning team. They ended up being 9-7. That was an 11-5 football team.
Maybe 12-4.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That was the team that could have went far.
Now, don't get me wrong. The Eagles they were the best team throughout that season, pretty much.
For sure.
From start to finish, they were hot. They were blowing out teams.
Then Wentz gets hurt, and they still
kept it moving, right? So it's not like they didn't deserve the Super Bowl. What I'm saying is,
after the
how
Super Bowl,
everything worked out.
They set their city on fire.
Yeah, it was just like, we're now we're the champs, and now we're going to just be here every year. We know how to win. We're going to be here every year, and that's not the case. Like,
they were just way too confident.
This is what's so great about New England. No matter if they win the Super Bowl, lose the Super Bowl, don't make it to the Super Bowl, it doesn't matter. They're always looking to improve their football team.
And they win with these mediocre players that Tom Brady makes amazing.
Yeah, well, they find guys that have the cerebral complexity to understand football. The basis of football, the fundamentals of football. They get football guys to play each position. They don't just base their
off talent.
Yeah, absolutely. So New England is always constantly improving their football team every year, even throughout the year, right? Where the Eagles, they were still making business decisions. All right, we're not going to bring back this person. We're going to do this, but we're still going to be able to be there. And it's just like, either you want to run a business or you want to build a football team. And New England has figured out a way to do business and build a football team. So they do it better than anybody else in the league. The Eagles, just seems like business is first. Like let's save money. Let's save our draft, our assets. The Eagles haven't really done well in the draft in the last few years. Like if you sit there and think, right, where have they really hit on high draft picks in the last few years? Just think about it. Think of the roster. Now, Derek Barnett was a first rounder, right? He made a huge play in the Super Bowl, picking up a fumble. But he also made a much larger impact play in the championship game with a sack fumble. So, yeah, he made some plays in his rookie year that helped.
But he's just not consistent with doing all this stuff.
Exactly. He was hurt last year, right? I think 5 games in, he was hurt. Lost him for the season. This year, I don't notice him on the field. So
there are a lot of good draft questions.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. It's Carson Wentz. The last high draft pick. That's high draft pick, right? Dallas, on the other hand, Dallas has been drafting very well, accumulating talent which you can manage financially.
And they've taken risks. Like taking Jalen Smith was a huge risk. And
because he couldn't play at first.
No. Yeah, he had to take his first season off.
Yeah, he couldn't play at first. But look what that game will play off. So so you got to look at the Cowboys. I know, Eagles. We always make fun of you guys, man. America's team. How about them Cowboys? We make fun. But to be serious, Dallas is superior in evaluating talent than Philadelphia is right now, and this is why Philadelphia is behind Dallas in the standings. You can see the talent difference on the field last night. The Cowboys move at a different speed. They move at a different speed. Yeah, they move at a different speed. You look at, you got Zeke, Dak, where it's not really with Dak's arm, but Dak's leg, where his impact is felt. Yeah, he's just a confident cat, man. Like Dak is a confident cat. Like I would go into battle with Dak, man, because he just seems like he's a leader and
he will never give up. Yeah, honestly, never.
So
and back to look at talent, like draft wise, last year taking Van Der Esch. Like we wanted a receiver bad.
Yeah.
We take Van Der Esch, you're like, yo, what are we doing?
Look what you did.
Exactly. Look what Jerry did.
The speed from side to side with the linebackers. That was
because he played 8-man football at his high school.
What's up? I'm Em, and this is Sports Yack. So basically, we're going to be talking all sports all the time. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, share, all that. We want to hear from you. We want to see you. We want to interact, and we're looking forward to everything. So tune in.